Hi guys, it's Jessica. I'm here to talk to you today a little bit about packing. So there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube about what you really need to pack for college, but there's not really too many videos telling you how to pack for college. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips today on what I've learned from last year and what I'm doing this year to kind of make the packing process a little bit easier. Okay, so the first thing you need to worry about packing, that's a major thing that you really need to make sure you have and packed right, is your clothes. So I'm actually about 2 weeks out from school right now, and I just started packing my clothes yesterday. Now for most people, when they want to pack their clothes, they usually leave that until the end because they don't know what they're going to be wearing over the next couple weeks before you leave for school. So what I've done is I've done this nifty little thing. It's called limiting. Oh my god. So one big thing that I do is I will limit myself to how many clothes I can keep out of my suitcase. So I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so here I have my laundry basket, and basically this laundry basket is all the clothes that I have available to me to wear for the next 2 weeks. Now, I limited myself to this because this is a basket that I am bringing to school anyway. So if I end up not being able to fit these clothes into a suitcase later, I can just leave them in this basket, and I'm bringing the basket anyway. So what I did was yesterday I went and I washed all of my dirty clothes, and then I decided what stuff I was going to keep out and what stuff was getting packed. So yesterday, after washing all my clothes and deciding that, I limited myself to the only clothes I was allowed to keep out was anything that would fit in this basket, which this basket is now full. And everything is nice and folded nice and neatly in here, so I don't have to worry about like putting stuff in drawers and everything. And everything that I wanted to pack, I put into my suitcase. I have a big 28-inch suitcase that I use to pack all of my pants, my shirts, my camis, my shorts, everything except for my bras, underwear, pajamas, and socks. Those are all going to go into my 24-inch suitcase later. And if there's still space in my 24-inch, then the clothes that are in that basket are going to go in there. If not, then they're just going to stay in the basket. One of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you about packing for college is to get yourself a set of luggage. Now, you do not need to spend a ton of money on a set of luggage. I managed to find mine. Mine is a 7-piece luggage set. It has a 28-inch rolling suitcase with a 4-wheel spinner. So it's on 4 wheels. It has a 24-inch rolling suitcase, a 20-inch rolling suitcase, a duffel bag, a garment bag, a small like carry-on kind of bag, and a toiletry bag. So 7 pieces, and it was actually only $100. So when you're looking for a set of luggage, I would suggest going to places like Burlington Coat Factory, which is where I found mine. Places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, any of these places that sell like designer stuff at discounted prices. I would definitely suggest going a place like that that does that kind of thing, because you can find really good quality stuff that might not be perfect, but you can find really good quality at a really inexpensive price. So again, $100 for a 7-piece luggage set. Most of the time you'll pay just $100 just for the large suitcase. So I found that was actually a really great deal. Next piece of advice I have for packing is to keep things that are alike together. I actually have one of my big plastic boxes that is just for cleaning and laundry supplies. Now in my cleaning and laundry supplies stuff, I have, of course, laundry detergent. I have stuff like my laundry detergent, fabric softener. I have a dustpan. My broom obviously will not fit in there. I have an iron, I have like Clorox wipes, I have plastic bags. I don't have trash bags in there. I really should put some trash bags in there. I need to do that. I have like, I have my laundry bags in there. I have my, I also have my command strips in there. So the stuff that's generally going to be like chemicals and stuff like that, you kind of want to keep that stuff together and keep it in like a plastic box, so that way if something leaks, you can easily clean out the plastic box. Another big tip I have is to label your boxes. What I did is I took a sheet protector and I taped it to the top of my plastic boxes, so that way I can just slide a piece of paper in there with a full list of everything that is in the box. This will help you so much when you're unpacking and you don't know what's in each box. Last year, my big plastic boxes were basically just random stuff thrown into it. So I didn't have any clue what was in the box. So as I'm unloading, I have to run over here to put something over here, run over here. I just didn't know what I was doing. So a big thing is keeping everything that's kind of alike and or is going to go in the same location together. Another thing, labeling your boxes. This will make your life so much easier when you're trying to unpack and set up your dorm room. Next big piece of advice is if you're a person who has a lot of posters, I suggest investing in getting some poster frames. Poster frames are they're really inexpensive frames that they're just basically a piece of plastic and cardboard and that has the things on the edges that just slide on. And these will be really useful for, of course, transit and also for hanging them in your dorm. Because a lot of times the dorm walls are made of concrete and it's really hard to put your posters up on a concrete wall with tape. And I have no clue where to find blue tack. Oh my god. I have tried everywhere. I've looked everywhere for blue tack and I cannot find it anywhere. I don't feel like ordering it online. So I just use poster frames. Poster frames come in really handy, especially in transit of your stuff. So it's much easier to just have your poster in a poster frame and slide it somewhere. Personally, I like to slide them on top of all my boxes in the car because there's this much space at the top of my car. So I just slide all my posters in there. So if you have your posters all in poster frames, they won't get damaged in transit. I know one of my posters, I got really upset because it has creases all along it now because it was rolled up. And there's all creases along it now because it got messed up from the drive. So definitely think about investing in poster frames. They're not that expensive. They're about $8. I've found them for $5, $8. The ones that I'm getting are $8, but those are colored ones. So I actually have to get 2 more. I have to go to Walmart at some point and get 2 more. So they're not that expensive, and if you're definitely a person who's going to have a lot of posters, I would definitely suggest getting them. In some schools, you actually have to have your posters framed. They will not let you just put paper stuff on the wall. So you really need to think, if you're a big poster person, I would suggest thinking about getting those. And command strips are, there's actually command hooks that are meant for hanging frames and stuff that have the sawtooth edge hook things on them. So definitely suggest getting poster frames for easy transit and easy hanging in your dorm room. The next bit of advice is to utilize all of your bags. Now girls, you are probably going to be bringing a couple of purses with you and stuff. Use them for packing. If you have small things, if you have all of your hair stuff, you can just put all of your hair stuff into one of your purses. Put all your hair ties and your clips and your pins and everything, put them all into one of your purses. So that way, nice, easy transit from one place to the other. And I know, personally, I have 2 backpacks. Actually, I have 3. One of them I don't really use. But I use 2 different backpacks. I have a small backpack and I have a large backpack. Just depending on what classes I have in a day, I'll decide which one to use. So utilize your backpacks. Don't just decide, oh, I'm going to put this empty bag in this box. Use your backpack. One of my backpacks right now is loaded. It has all of my notebooks, my folders, my clipboard, and all that kind of stuff in there. So that it's really easy and you can just strap that on your back when you get to the dorm and run up the stairs. And you don't have to handle the elevators. Or stuff your socks in your trash can. Use your trash can. Use your trash can to hold things. It is a wonderful thing. You can stuff your socks in a trash can. Nobody cares. Make sure if you have a refrigerator, if you're bringing a mini fridge or a microwave, make sure you either stuff it with something. I'm probably going to put a blanket inside my microwave so that the glass plate in the bottom doesn't start jangling around and break, or tape them down. So just take some duct tape or some packing tape and just tape it down so that way it's not moving around in transit. The shelves in your refrigerator, tape them shut, tape them to the walls so that way your shelves aren't moving around and can potentially break. So that's a big thing you need to make sure you do. Secure all of your stuff. Secure all of it so that nothing breaks in transit. And if you have I know I have the plastic drawer things, tape your drawers shut. Oh my god, tape your drawers shut. Because that will be the biggest pain in the butt, is you're going to be going to try and load this into your car, and then the drawers start coming out. I forgot to tape mine shut last year, so I was sitting there like putting it in the car, and I was like, ah! They start like falling on me. I'm like, this is lovely. So make sure you tape your drawers shut if you have anything with like a drawer on it. Just tape everything shut so that way everything is nice and secure when you're trying to pack your car, and this keeps things from getting broken or lost. I can't talk today. Nobody cares.